Hi everybody, it's Honest John again, and I want to wish you all a very Merry Christmas. I love my family, love my friends. I have been in love too with some very special women, but it never quite worked out. And there are people that I like too, some that I know. You know, people that are passing acquaintances, people that I've worked with, people that I'm not real close to, but I have had enough interaction with them that I've developed a liking for them. And then there are other people that I like that I don't know, like politicians like Elizabeth Warren, who's willing to stand up for the people against the fat cats. I like some celebrities that I think are very talented. I like a lot of athletes. Now, I've never met these people, and maybe I would stop liking them if I did. But at least at this point, I think they're pretty cool. And there are a lot of other people that I just have no feelings for at all, simply because I don't know them. That doesn't prevent me from trying to do good things. I'm doing a fundraiser this week that will benefit a lot of people that I don't know. And I'm glad to do it. But I can't pretend that I have a lot of feelings for those people because I simply don't know them. Now, nobody that is alive today has ever met God. There are legends about people who did meet God, but all of those legends are very, very old. But a lot of people claim to love this God, and I'm kind of skeptical about that. A lot of theists are quick to say that atheists hate God. I reserve my hatred for people that I've met and who have earned that hatred. The same goes for my love. And as for the people that I like, I do have some familiarity with them, whether it's a passing acquaintance or just observing. What I feel towards God is certainly not hatred. It's simply profound indifference and doubt. I see no evidence that there is a God, and so I don't waste any emotion on a non-existent being. I've read about God. There are lots of books about him. And not only him, but a lot of other deities. But I've also read about James Bond, Sherlock Holmes, and Gandalf the Grey. I've enjoyed their adventures, and while I was reading the book, I did care about these characters because that's what good authors do. They make you care about the characters they create. But once I finished the book, I was finished with the characters. And I understand that their existence in a book does not translate into existence in reality. Jesus and God exist in books. But I find no reason to think that they exist anywhere else except in those books. So how do you love someone you've never met? And the only things you know about him are told to you by someone else. And most of what they tell you is that he's a real asshole. I mean, if you look at the description of God in any of the holy books, he's as egotistical as a diva. The first thing he did after creating people was setting them up to fail. He holds grudges forever. He's as genocidal as Hitler and maniacal as Pol Pot and Idi Amin. If he were an actual human being, nobody would want to have anything to do with him. And yet, because he's God, people claim to love him. And they make excuses for all of this bad behavior. I think it's because he never comes around. If people actually had to deal with him, they'd be totally bummed out. Thanks for listening.